The Desert Temple, a Minecraft icon. But we all know the drill. Mine in, dodge the pressure plate, grab those sweet diamonds. But have you ever stopped to ask the obvious questions? Why does this temple even exist? Who built it? What cosmic entity were they worshipping? And seriously, what's with a booby-trapped pit? Maybe they were desperate to protect something or someone. Well, I've got the answers, and this mystery stretches across 3 ancient ruins, all linked by one single block. That block? Suspicious sand. And it exclusively spawns in 3 Minecraft structures: the Desert Temple, the Desert Well, and the Warm Ocean Ruins. Coincidence? I think not. Suspicious sand is a treasure trove of ancient artifacts, whispers from a secret civilization that once thrived in our Minecraft worlds. Each structure holds unique relics, each artifact leading back to the people who built it. So, let's dig into the evidence, examining each structure and the unique story its suspicious sand whispers. First up, the big boy, the Desert Temple. It's the most famous of the 3, but its artifacts only scratch the surface of the secrets contained within. We learn so much more from the other 2 structures, which I'll get to soon. The temple, as the name suggests, is clearly a place of worship. It's got those unmistakable sandstone walls, Egyptian-esque symbols, and enough creeper faces to give you nightmares. Plus, that familiar pattern on the ground. Try to vandalize it, and you're almost certainly signing your own death warrant. But a lesser-known feature was recently added. Behind the pillars, lurking in the shadows, is suspicious sand. And within that sand, you can unearth gunpowder, TNT, emeralds, and diamonds. Great loot, sure, especially those diamonds, but they don't exactly spill the ancient beans. For that, we need the sherds. Sherds in Minecraft are pure lore gold. Forget paper or paint. Ancient Minecraft civilizations used these sherds as their historical record. They are a constant across pretty much all ruins we find today. So yeah, pretty important if we want to figure out what went down. The Desert Temple sherds tell an intriguing story. A bow, a pickaxe, a diamond, and a skull. The diamond sherd feels obvious. This is a place of grand treasure. The skull too. This temple reeks of death. Whether it's your demise or the previous owners of all those chest bones. But the miner and archer sherds, depicting a pickaxe and a bow, seem out of place. You won't find bows or pickaxes just lying around here. Luckily, the 2 other locations hold the answers. We'll circle back to the Desert Temple to crack this mystery wide open. But first, the well. The Desert Well, often overlooked, isn't even officially a structure in-game. But when suspicious sand was added, the Desert Well got its own unique items, proving its importance. It's almost as important as you smashing like and subscribe. In its suspicious sand, you can find an emerald, a stick, and a brick. But the other items, they are all connected. One sherd is named Brewer, with a potion icon. Suspicious stew, when consumed, grants a potion effect. The brick makes no sense in a desert context. No brick blocks are used in the well. Only sandstone. But bricks can be used to craft flower pots, which hold flowers. The very flowers needed to brew suspicious stew. Whatever this well was, it undeniably belonged to a brewer, a potion master. The final sherd, arms up, depicts a cheering figure, not someone held at gunpoint. Likely a celebration of being healed by the wizard-type individual who used this well to concoct potions. A well is crucial for brewing, as potions require water, which, let's be honest, is a bit scarce in a desert. Finally, the Warm Ocean Ruins. These ruins come in all shapes and sizes, but are always made of sandstone. A desert-looking structure in the middle of the ocean? Pretty odd, right? Well, these ruins are arguably the most crucial piece of the puzzle, revealing exactly what happened to this ancient desert civilization, and by extension, the temple itself. The ocean ruins' suspicious sand contains various items: wheat, hoes, and axes. While not specifically related, they suggest a functioning village. The hoes and wheat tell us that people lived here and grew crops. But the most iconic find? The sniffer's egg. This ancient beast is from a bygone era. Alongside the sniffer's egg are sherds depicting the sniffer, proving it and its seed-finding abilities were a core part of these people's farming culture, and that the biome where these ocean ruins were built was the sniffer's ancient stomping ground. The fishing rod sherd tells us that this place was once by the sea, a prime fishing spot for these people. And here's where the biggest twist in the mystery unfolds. This lush paradise was ruined, submerged under the waves. These buildings were constructed long ago, during an era akin to our real-life ice age. And just like in the real world, when the ice began to melt, the water started to rise. And just like many of our own ice age animals, the rising water and temperature drove the sniffers to extinction. But this wasn't a sudden catastrophe. The people living in these deserts, especially the farmers by the beaches, noticed the oceans slowly creeping higher. They didn't know why it was happening, but they knew their entire towns would be swallowed if they didn't act fast. And this is the exact reason the temples were built: to appease a god, to beg for intervention, to prevent their imminent demise. They constructed this elaborate temple, complete with a sacrificial pit, hoping to offer enough to some divine entity to halt the water's relentless climb. Those pickaxe and bow sherds, miner and archer, represent some of the unfortunate souls from their society who were thrown into that pit. This explains the abundance of bones and rotten flesh at the bottom, with the occasional piece of actual treasure. These people tried everything to stop the rising tides, but after farms were swallowed by the ocean waters, the civilization ultimately starved and perished in the desert. Only the most sacred, carefully preserved structures above land survived: their wells and their temples. So, the next time you plummet into the temple's sacrificial pit and trigger the TNT, don't blame some ancient dudes for wanting to protect their offerings. No, just blame global warming. Thanks for watching! Oh, and please smash like and subscribe.